All right, thanks for logging on for your Weather First Facebook forecast. I'm Alex Yoder. We continue to follow the latest on Isaac, and we have the new 11 p.m. advisory in from the National Hurricane Center. Let's start off with the satellite picture, and you can see in the center of your screen, there is Isaac. To the east of that, the system that is starting to die down there, that was Tropical Storm Joyce, now a tropical depression and less of a concern. It wasn't a concern to begin with, as it was expected to move out to sea. Here's a close-up view of Isaac, and you can see as of the last several hours, it appears that the storms have been dying down just a little bit. The dark pink colors are the stronger thunderstorms, and it doesn't look all that impressive on the satellite picture. However, the air pressure has dropped. We started out the day at 1,004 millibars, now down to 1,001, and as that number lowers, that's when we see the storm is starting to increase in strength just a little bit. Now here are the numbers. As of 11 o'clock, winds are at 45 miles per hour, moving west-northwest at 18. The current position at 16.7 degrees north, 68.7 degrees west. And again, there you see the pressure at 1,001 millibars. Now it will continue to move towards the west-northwest, clip the western edge of Haiti, and then making landfall on the island of Cuba. Now where it makes landfall, again, there's very high mountains there. That'll help to weaken the storm, but we expect it to become a hurricane after it exits Cuba and as it moves over the Florida Straits. Now you notice that line there where it says Sunday at 8 p.m. The National Hurricane Center thinks that the storm could be anywhere from the western tip of Cuba up towards West Palm Beach. So certainly a track closer towards the coastline is not out of the question, but it looks a little bit better for us, especially with a track further towards the west. Now it looks like at this point the best chances of seeing a landfall from this system will be the northern Gulf Coast between Louisiana and the panhandle of the state. Now the particulars for this forecast track, and again, I'm going to mention the center line. We don't like to focus on the center line, but if the forecast were to hold completely true as it is now, the storm would move about 100 miles southwest of Sarasota, and right now tropical storm winds extend 185 miles from the center of the storm. So you could do the math there. If this were to hold true and if the winds would stay at this distance from the center, we could be experiencing some gusty winds, possibly tropical storm force winds. Again, the intensity of the storm will change, the size of it will change, and the track will change over the next couple of days. So all you can do is be prepared over the next several days and keep checking in on the forecast because things, again, will change. That's the motto for the storm. Everything is going to change. Here are the computer models now, and these are what helped to make the National Hurricane Center shift the track towards the west. More of the models taking it towards landfall in the Louisiana area. But you still see, if you look towards southwest Florida, several models still clumped together, bringing it right along the coastline. So at this point in time, it looks like we could still be dealing with some effects of Isaac as it approaches the area going into Monday afternoon and into the evening hours. Now again, we just want to stress, don't panic with this. Just keep an eye on it over the next several days. Make sure your hurricane preparation kits are ready to go, stocked up fully. Make sure your plans are ready to go, just in case we have to use them. Hopefully we don't. But again, if this does move a little bit closer, we could be dealing with some gusty winds, some heavy rainfall, and some water as we go into the coastal areas. We all remember what Tropical Storm Debbie did just a few weeks ago. So that's the latest from now. We will continue to update you here on Facebook and on TV. Comcast Cable Channel 6, HD 400 on SNN Local News.